Hi everyone, we're here with Andrea from Futura. Futura are a social impact ecosystem. There's a couple of videos already on hardforking.com you can check out. Today, I sense you've got a little bit to get off your chest when you wanted to jump in front of camera. So,
honest conversation.
yeah. So look, I mean, obviously we spoke earlier where, at the moment turning on the news is not enjoyable. We've got an escalating situation locally for us here in Hong Kong and Asia. We've got the Amazon on fire I saw last night. We've got a massive economic trade war brewing. Things aren't so pretty. Why? How have we ended up here? What's going on in your opinion?
Well, I mean, when we talk about macro problems, it always starts from the individuals, from the single people. When we talk about societies, the system, well, we're talking about people. We're talking about you, me, and everyone around us. And I think that many of the things starts from the fact that most of the entrepreneurs or young people that I meet, or even business people, they haven't actually found their own purpose. They jump from one thing to another, starting this, owning that, unaware, or in some cases careless about the damages that they leave behind them in their trade.
I've seen you surrounded by a lot of very influential people. Real sort of captains of industry, successful businessmen. Do you feel that sort of echelon are doing their bit, so to speak? Would that be the right phrase to use?
Well, I mean,
are you getting a lot of assistance with your endeavor?
Some of them are more aware. They're trying to use their capital, resources, time, skills, also to help other people. Yeah. And some of them are simply selfish bastards. Yeah,
okay,
I don't know if we can say this live, but
of course. But what do you mean by this exactly? That's harsh.
That's harsh.
Do you think society is selfish in general?
Well, I mean, as a matter of fact, we are all responsible to a certain degree of the problems around us. Even when we just sit and watch the television, we choose not to act, not to take action.
Right.
Or we choose to buy certain products or to support certain causes. So we are all responsible. Now, some of them are victims of this system, some of them are perpetrators, and some of them are protectors. I think in many cases an individual choice, but most of the time is a choice that people are unaware that they have.
Right. What do you mean by that exactly?
I meet people that they are convinced that their purpose in life is to own cars, to own watches, villas, to own people in some cases. And they're so focused about thinking what to own and how to achieve that they totally forget about giving. It's not that they spend time, it's not that they sit there and they say, okay, how can I use my lifetime also to add value to society? How can I use my skill and resources to improve someone else's life or to solve the problems out there? They become so good at trading, selling, stealing, bribing, exploiting, and actually some of them manage to achieve that. And today, well, how do we call those people? Successful people. You manage to have 5 expensive cars, large villas, because you are good at taking, you are a successful person for society. We measure people for what they own, not for what they have given to society or for the number of lives that they have saved. That's the reality that movies and society have created and is dysfunctional. We measure people and their success based on what they own, not based on what they have given or contributed. In a way, we almost reward people that are good at taking. So yeah.
Are these bad people?
Well, I wouldn't call them bad. Most of them are just unaware.
Yep.
Many of them are irresponsible. Those that know what they're doing and they're doing it nevertheless, then those, yeah, they might not be the nicest people. But of course, in today's society, in general, you are free to be that person. But then they shouldn't really complain if the next generation will call them selfish bastards. I mean, if your grandchild will look at you and would say, grandfather or grandmother, you knew about the problems, because today, thanks to internet, we all know about the problems. They would say, you know it and you haven't done anything to stop it. What were you doing? Why you didn't help stopping crisis situations? Why you didn't help reducing pollution or responsible use of chemicals and resources? I mean, what were you doing? Would you say, yeah, sorry, I was just following orders, or I was too busy watching Facebook or Netflix to actually step out there and take action?
What would you like to see people do?
Well, to begin with, I would like them not to be hypocrite. I mean, yeah, you are free to be who you are, and on the other side, people should be free to treat you in the best way you deserve to be treated. What we could do about it, what we are doing, is we are fighting for a future where successful people will be measured based on the value that they have created for society. We have metrics for this. We are designing more and more ways to define impact, value, externalities. How can we measure the good and the bad of each individual or company's impact? And measuring them for the number of people, the number of lives that they improved. I think we are fighting to stand on the side of the solution, whatever that means. Pragmatically, we are working to create a generational shift in values and purpose, moving away from financial systems that are clearly broken, as we are all about to find out soon. And utilizing technologies to create collaborative environments and ecosystems where actually people are helping each other to improve what we call society or civilization. I guess if people want to find more details, they can come to our website, they can check Futura.com, Hardforking channel, or our think tank. It's plenty of resources.
I'm enjoying making content.
Yes.
And any way I can help. You're doing some amazing things. Keep it up.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. So we've obviously talked about a lot of problems in the world, but do you have the perfect solution?
Well, that's surprising. That's what many people ask. Like, what you're doing, guys, it sounds great, revolutionary. Yeah, fix it. Long story short, no, we don't have the perfect solution. We are going to make tons of mistakes. We are going to break things. We are going to build things, and we learn from it and improve. We know it's not about the perfect solution. It's about improvement. It's about finding better solutions than the current ones and then building on top. Creating ecosystems that are dynamic and able to evolve and not stuck like current societies, which are obsolete and hundreds of years old.
Physically, I've seen people coming to your think tanks and so forth. This is obviously something that people can do remotely. They can get in touch with you. Futura.com, and there's also a think tank website. We'll put that below. But that is that's something. If you're based in Asia, I would think
anywhere in the world. If you want to add value, truly, there are no barriers and obstacles. It's all about coming together, and then we find the solution. And
I'm really impressed with the momentum that's gathering here.
I'm impressed as well. When we started, and we didn't expect to see so many people coming forward and say, I don't know how can I add value, but I want to do something.
Yes, it's a real mixture, isn't it? You've got people that run large financial institutions down to an office worker who's coming after work.
Yeah, I mean, truly, we got bankers, we got developers, we got all sorts of people from all sorts of different industries coming together to create something positive. And I think the world is slowly becoming more aware.
There's hope.
There is hope, absolutely.
There's people like you out there, keep it up.
Yeah, I'm super positive, super hopeful about it. We can make it. We will make it.
Well, listen, thanks for your time. Obviously, we started making some content here. I'd like to keep that up while I'm in town. So I think in the next couple of days, there's some more interesting people coming into your initiative. So yeah, I think we'll be back in a couple of days. Make sure you subscribe to the content. Check out Futura.com, but you'll certainly be finding more updates and videos on the Hardforking channel as well. And
and guys, if you want to be part of the solution, join us.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Nice one.